good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think you're better than me. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go under the stars in Glendale. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. White. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to... better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. We won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
A gain of 14.
Back to 60. Come on.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready up.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. Cut 19. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Milrow. This one just too far for the receiver out front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And that'll set up 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready! Lightning 18! Ready, go! Hey, smash Bronco! Ready?
White from the pistol. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
the 11-yard line.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Get it. Go.
White. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's White to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. It's second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He's going to go up top here for McBride. Ooh. Score! Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. His fourth TD grab of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the jump. Cowboy 80. Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On second down, Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
19 left, 77. Ready? 18, 5 years.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That is caught. He finds Walker. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Mustang 19.
Milroe going to throw it again. Get this complete to Horton.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
9 yards.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
It's complete. He's got Pop. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
The Seahawks.
That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
32-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's brought in by Darren Waller. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To the air, it's Milroe. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, one quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
Ready? 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Ready?
Shotgun run now with Walker. He slams it in there, and he is in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. His 12th touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Now Milroe on first down. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he's into the end zone. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
go.
Now White. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Got it. Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Milroe now off the bootleg. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Throwing is Milroe. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. First down, Seattle.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Seahawks.
60 boxes. 60 boxes. Come on. Come on.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jackson Smith-Njigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Hey, check. Get it.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Cup in motion. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Downfield, he's got Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
19, charge, go.
Now Milroe. A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
Leads to second and 10.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, But how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
That one, taken in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
21, Cardinals 7. Michael Dixon the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's White. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Tag. 60.
Throwing is White. Rolling right. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cowboy. Ready.
To throw is White. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Dragon 60.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Throw here's down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
They go play action now with Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Into space at the 45. On the move, past the 40. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 33 yards.
Panther 11. Cougar 19. Ready.
Again, it's Milroe. His throw left side is complete to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
70 Timberwolves.
First and goal, Seattle.
Cougar 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right.
Ready,
To throw again is Milroe. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
White from the pistol. Back left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Got it. Ready? Come on, set! 70 Timberwolf. Panther Street, Panther Street. Check out.
Back to throw, White. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's White to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready, set. Bring it. Lightning 18. Tag. Lightning 18. Go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. from the shotgun. It's Milrow. Finding room at midfield. And he will go all the way. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Seattle. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Set. Ready. Ready.
White. This throw right side is caught by Hill. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one complete to Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 33, here's second and a couple.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Ready.
Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Cardinals cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now Milrow on first down. That's dropped off for Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Seahawks. First down. A gain of 14.
Cougar 19.
First down, Seahawks.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he will score! Cooper, touchdown Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seattle.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further.
Seahawks 42. Cardinals 10. Michael Nixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready, set. Set.
Now White. And over the middle, caught by Tyree. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Gain of 19 yards.
19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down.
First and 10 at the
Here we go, here we
49-yard
go.
line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Here's White. Oh, a loose football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 70 Lions. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. The Cardinals lining up for punt. He'll return it from the 11. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
On the set. Ready. Let go.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Ready up. Ready.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Ready, ready.
3rd and 10.
Go. 19 Tiger, not 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Panther 11, 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Milrow. Headed left, buying time. Got it with Smith and Jigba. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Panther 60. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Stafford fires to cut. Yeah! He's still on his feet, and they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
Gain of 3 yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
Garrett Williams on the stop. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On the ready. Come on. Set.
A give to Charbonnet. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at